Hi, it's Joni from Joni's Creative Journey. Thanks to all who participated in today's event where we explored the Legends of Zentangle and tangled in community using some elegance of limits determined by a roll of a die, the icosahedron die, and the Legends of Zentangle cards. So today's session we used the string from L23, which had us focus in on L22, and number 2, our string is using a C curve along each edge from corner to corner, so for a total of 4 C curves. And we've been really seeing this string used a lot lately in recent swaps, in recent challenges, and this one really brings such beautiful meta patterns when put together in mosaic. And that's the challenge today, was to make a series of these and put them together into a mosaic. So I'm still waiting for some more of the tiles to come back, but I will put a mosaic together and post that here tomorrow. The first roll for a tangle was from the Lady Aura cards. The first one is L20, and this is all different types of crescent moon, and we rolled a 10. So as you can see, there's a center orb, and crescent moon goes around and around and around in various auras, and our challenge to each other was to use as many auras around it as your creative soul desires. Listen to your heart. The next tangle that we're going to use for our play today is from Lady Aura cards L21, and the roll was number 11, and number 11 is Dion. So we had some discussion about Dion, and Dion being very similar to Droop. Both are grid tangles. But we did go over the step out for Dion because those two are a little bit different. So I was going to try to see if I could leave Dion on the Droop is right below it. And let's go out a little bit on the camera. So the way you start Dion is with C curves, a C curve from each diagonal corner to each other. So a gentle C curve both ways, and then another C curve making a cross sign or a plus sign, again through that same center point. Once you have that grid, then we're going to use a C curve again, and this time we're going to loop that C curve around the entire center in each of the pi spaces that were made from our initial C shapes. And you're going to aura that. And you can aura that as many times as you like. Your auras can be symmetrical like this, but they don't have to be. And I can fit another aura in, so I will. just so you can see that again, some gentle C shapes and an X and an across. Trying to get that center point together, but you can correct that when you do your pen work. And again, C shapes around the central point, R-ing those again to your heart's desire. Shading die-on is relatively simple. You can do pillow shading. Zentangle headquarters shows us shading along the ray lines that come out of the center. And for me, I'd probably stick to one side or the other, but it probably does not matter which side you do it on. I would just try to keep my shading consistent to get a little bit of a 3D effect, to get some more depth and dimension. And since I stayed on what's my left side, I'm going to point my tortillon into that area and spread my tortillon, spread my graphite. It's almost like I want to do it left-handed just because of where I am here, because of not turning the page. Now you can go all the way out to the outer portion, or you can stay within your, they to me kind of look like flowers. The difference in die-on to droop is that in droop there are more auras. So for droop, these central lines are all auraed, as well as it's auraed within each of these C shapes. So that would be droop if we were to add additional auras. Okay, so we have our C-shaped string. We use some more C-shapes in crescent moon around an orb, and more C-shapes in die-on. And for the last tangle for today's offering, we used L5, which is actually the very first Legend of Zentangle card, and participant Jane Roberts has recreated that using Project Pack 10. And we rolled the dice, and our offering today was Printoms. So I will put that in the writing, in the information above, so you have all the tangles to do. Have fun tangling them. If you would send me your tile, I can add it to the mosaic. I just would ask that you send me your tile. Let's see, today is Wednesday, so if you send me your tile by Friday, it'll be included in the mosaic on Friday. If you send it to me later, it'll just be posted on the web page. I appreciate everybody's participation. We're looking forward to tangling in community together. Our next session for tangling in community will be June 11th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. In addition to these every other week sessions, tangling in community, using the Legends cards, I will also plan a series of sessions every other week on opposite Wednesdays, with the first one being Wednesday, June 4th. But these will be at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and on that group of series we will be going through Project Pack number 10. So I will play the video, we can tangle along, we can stop the video if it gets ahead of us. We can also be in community. Our focus will be to complete the Project Pack 10, and we'll work on day one of that on June 4th, which is development of our own version of Legend card L5, which are no longer in production, but we can redo them utilizing instruction from Project Pack 10. I'm really honored that so many people participated today, and so many people are still looking for the inspiration for Tangle. I look forward to receiving your tiles and posting the mosaic on Friday. Thank you so much. Enjoy the journey.